Listen to this if you're having a bad day. Dani, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, I know. Trust me. I was going through it myself for a couple weeks there. Dani, do you remember?
Yes.
You remember.
I remember.
And it's okay. It's okay that you're having an off day. It's okay that you don't feel like yourself. It's okay that you don't have all the answers. But the most important thing that I want you to remember is that there's always a way out of whatever you're feeling. There's always a way out of getting out of that stuck feeling. There's always a way of cheering yourself up. And it really oftentimes just requires us to go in and look at what are some of the resources that we have that do bring joy, playfulness, and lightness into our lives.
So this is going to be a little something in case you're having a bad day. Listen to this when you need a little uplifting, a little motivation from your favorite queer coaches and couple at Coming Out Happy.
So, Dani, one of the things that you always kind of brought up within me that I really love about you and our relationship is that you always remind me about all the things that are going really well in my life. And I think sometimes when we're having those off days, it's really hard to focus on anything that we really appreciate or love, or is there a possibility that we can pour into more of those things? So for example, like just going for a walk or, going and reading something new that I'm, enjoying. A lot of times when I'm not feeling good, I tend to pull away from all the things that do make me feel good, even journaling. I think we find ourselves not wanting to do the things that we know will help us because our brain is almost lying to us and saying that it's not going to get better and it's not actually going to help, it's not going to work, and it prevents us from actually doing something. So I want to be that person for you today, that you have this ability to go and take care of yourself today, to love yourself more by doing something that brings you joy. So I want you to think about those things. What is it that really brings you joy? What is something that you would love to do today that even could put a smile on your face for even a couple seconds to infuse your life with more of those small mindful moments?
And I would also encourage you to figure out if there is anyone that makes you feel really good or could support you in this journey of yours. Find someone that you trust that can hold space for you. I think that's also really important. It's difficult to heal on our own and to go through life. Life is hard. We deserve community and to feel surrounded by people who can uplift us the same way that we uplift them when they need it.
Yeah, and more than anything, continue to check in with those tools that you have, like just a couple of examples. Maybe when you were a kid, you liked to color, you liked to draw. What are some of those things that you used to love to do? How can you bring that back into your life? One of my favorites is just taking my shoes off, socks, going in the grass and grounding myself, rooting myself into the earth, and having that stable connection when I feel like everything is up in the air and I'm not sure what to do next. Outside of just getting support from the people around me, that can be really powerful and helpful too. Dani, what is one thing that you love hearing when you're having an off day, or what makes you feel better?
The thing that helps me feel better when I'm feeling out of control, when I'm feeling like I just don't know what's going on, or I'm going through something personally, I would say is to know that I've gotten through things before and I can get through them again. I think sometimes it's really hard to know that you can overcome these different situations and scenarios and make these choices in life, but knowing that you have done this before, maybe in a completely different way, but that you have the power within yourself to guide yourself is something that is really inspirational on your own. So that's what I would absolutely love to hear, is like you know how to do this in some capacity and you can do this again. You can overcome this. You can you've got this. As simple as it may seem, like you know how to do this and you could do it again, even though it's difficult, even though this may look different than the other situations that you've been through before. Knowing that there can be an ounce of confidence moving towards the next thing is really important.
You got this. I know it's not always easy. We totally understand. But you deserve to feel happiness. You deserve to feel better. And it's okay if you're having an off day. It's okay if things are taking weeks. It's okay. But allow yourself to find moments of joy. Allow yourself to find moments of coming back into what brings you happiness, because our mind can trick us and it can make us feel like nothing is ever going to make any of it better. But you deserve so much happiness and love, and I get it. I've been there. I've been, trying so many different things throughout my entire life, and the things that I've found that have been the most grounding for me is coming back to nature, coming back to being outside, coming back to people around me, not isolating myself, bringing myself back into community, and just allowing myself to express my feelings, journaling, writing, whatever that looks like for you. Find your foundation. Find what it is that allows you to be more authentic, feel more love and happiness every single day. Again, it's okay to have those off days, but know the ways out. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
You've helped me so much, Dani, and I love the advice that you gave today. I love your words of wisdom, your strength, and I just hope that if you're listening to this and having one of those off days, it's going to be okay. You can always come back to this podcast. We've got tons of support in the Queer Social Wellness Club, and you can definitely check out everything that we're doing on social and just staying connected to us here. A podcast episode that really made me laugh was the one that we did about food. So if you can find that episode and you want to laugh a little bit, go listen to that one. That's a really good one to listen to. That's a lot of fun. And if you love food, that's an added bonus. So thank you so much for listening today. We so appreciate you for even clicking on this episode to try to feel even a little bit better. We hope that we helped in some way, shape, or form, and just allowing you to be more open and hear new ideas and new thoughts, and just showing you that you deserve so much happiness. Thank you.